Welcome back to another episode of Movie Club Society. Today we're diving into Final Destination Bloodlines, and we're doing it in style. We're celebrating the brand new 4K Steelbook release. Now this edition comes with the 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and a digital code, so you can stream it anywhere, anytime on that Movies Anywhere app. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, let's just get straight into it. Final Destination Bloodlines is a sixth entry in this iconic horror thriller franchise, and it delivers everything fans crave. Suspense, gruesome deaths, and that ever-present sense of dread. The story centers off Stefani, a college student haunted by terrifying visions passed down from her dying grandmother Iris. These premonitions trace back to a tragic skyscraper collapse in 1968, an event Iris narrowly escaped thanks to a glimpse in the future. Now, decades later, death is back and it's targeting Stefani's family. Now, as she digs deeper, she uncovers a chilling truth. Death is following a plan and it's moving through her bloodline, one victim at a time. What's really cool is that the film adds a cerebral twist. Stefani uses logic and deduction to try and crack the pattern before it's too late. It's actually smart, intense, and keeps you guessing. Now, even though this is a new chapter, Bloodlines keeps that same dark, eerie tone that made the earlier films so iconic. It's suspenseful, unpredictable, and full of that signature Final Destination energy. But what really sets it apart is how it ties everything together. The callbacks, the lore, and that deeper dive into Death's design. It feels like a true continuation and not just a reboot. And we gotta talk about Tony Todd. He returns one last time as the mysterious coroner William Bloodworth, and his performance is both haunting and meaningful. This film finally gives us more insight into Bloodworth's connection to death, and it's a powerful send-off for a horror legend. Now, this movie is packed with Easter eggs that'll have you pointing at the screen telling yourself, I remember that. There's this brutal elevator death scene that echoes Final Destination 2, the infamous logging truck makes a sneaky appearance, and there are subtle nods like the license plates and the newspaper clippings. Now, if you've seen the previous films, you'll catch them all, and it's super satisfying. Now, what I love about these movies is how they get under your skin. That eerie, unsettling vibe is always there. Now, maybe it's the over-the-top, creatively brutal death scenes, or maybe it's the fact that death is the villain. It's invisible, unstoppable, and always one step ahead. You can't see it, but you can fight it, and to me, I think that makes it even scarier. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Bloodlines isn't corny like some of the past entries. Now, you know what I mean if you've been with the franchise for a while. The writing is tight, the pacing is sharp, and you can tell that it was thoughtfully put together. Now let's talk about the title for a second, Bloodlines. The movie introduces a new origin point, the Skyview restaurant disaster in the 1960s, which actually predates the Flight 180 crash from the first film. It sets up the idea that Death's design isn't just about individuals, it's about generations. Stefani and her cousins are descendants of Iris, the woman who had the original premonition. So while they're not related to Alex, Claire, or Kimberly from the previous films, they're part of this new branch in Death's design. Now, I will say this. I wish they had gone deeper with the whole family connection thing. The title sets up a big idea, and while we get a taste of it, there's definitely more to explore. But honestly, I think they're just getting started. The movie feels like a setup for something bigger, and I'm totally here for it. Now, the special effects in Bloodlines are seriously on point. The death scenes are wild and creative, but what really stands out is how polished everything looks in 4K. The CGI is slick, the practical effects are brutal, and that sound design adds that extra punch of tension. Whether it's a slow build or a sudden shock, it all hits hard. So that's my take on Final Destination Bloodlines. I had a really good time watching this movie. All of the death scenes are extremely creative. My favorite scene is definitely the one in the hospital. When you watch it, you're gonna see why. It's creepy, clever, and it's a solid return for this franchise. Whether you're a longtime fan or just jumping in, there's plenty for you to enjoy. So what did you think about this movie? What was your favorite part? Did you catch all the Easter eggs? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because here at Movie Club Society, we're always finding ways to dodge death.